What's going on, guys? My name is Christian and I'm the lead guitarist of Ivypaint. Today I'm going to be answering a few questions from our Q&A, so let's get into it. What is your favorite thing about each of your beautiful band members? My favorite thing about Jason is probably just his motivation to see the band succeed. He's always giving us new ideas about how to grow the band and how to branch out, which is really cool. Since he joined, he's the most recent member. I feel like the band's really going in the right direction. Favorite thing about Adam would probably be his love for classic rock music. I know he hits me up just a few times a week, sending me videos of new rock music, classic rock music he's learned, or him noodling over some classic rock chords and stuff like that. So that's always really entertaining to me because I like to see him progress, and that helps me with my own playing as well. And then favorite thing about Sean, he invited me to the band. So that's my favorite thing about Sean, because I wouldn't be in the band today if it wasn't for him. When did you first learn to play your instruments? So I first learned the guitar whenever I was about 8 years old. It was actually my brother who suggested I play it. He probably talked to my mom about getting me to play because he had been in the band for a number of years and he played the guitar. So I got my first guitar, took lessons for, I don't know, maybe 3 to 6 months. I don't really remember. But since then I've been self-taught, self-trained. I definitely wish I would have taken more lessons when I was younger about music theory and stuff like that, because that's really where I struggle. But I'm still happy to be where I'm at. How old are you guys? I am 21. I'll be 22 this July. How long have you all known each other, and how'd you all meet? So I met Adam and Jason just by being in the band. I didn't know them before. But Sean and I actually have a mutual friend. His name's Nick. And I didn't know Sean before, but I was working out with Nick one day, and afterwards we went to this Chinese buffet, this random Chinese buffet that I didn't even want to go to, but they did. And that was the first time I met Sean. And while we were there, he'd mentioned that he had a band. I mentioned that I played guitar, and I asked him hey, if you ever need a fill-in guitarist or something, let me know. So a couple months went by and he hit me up. Also, another funny story is that day, before I'd even heard of his band or listened to any music of Ivypaint, he asked if I wanted to buy a merch shirt, an Ivypaint merch shirt, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll support you. So I wore that shirt a lot in the next months after that, without even realizing that I was gonna be in the band, which is funny. And I still have that shirt and wear it to this day. Do you guys have any pets? I have too many pets to count, and I can't bring them all in this room because they'd probably destroy my room. But I have 2 golden retrievers, a Dalmatian mix, 2 Pomeranians, and 2 cats. I'm not even gonna name them all because that would take up half the length of this video. How many jerseys does Adam own? Too many. What are your guys' spirit animals? I probably have to say panther, just because I think panthers are cool, and I'm always wearing black, and panthers are black, so, you know. Do you guys play any video games? What are your faves? I play too many video games to count. That's actually when I'm not playing guitar. That's probably what I'm doing. I have posters of video games on my wall. Favorite games? I probably have to go with Doom. I played Minecraft since I was a kid. I don't really play it much anymore, but that was one of my favorite games at the time. I love Call of Duty. I love Sea of Thieves, which is a really good one. I play a bunch of different games from a bunch of different genres, so I can't really narrow out one favorite, but yeah. Biggest influences. So I played acoustic for most of my life, growing up playing guitar without even really ever getting into electric, but my biggest influence to get into electric guitar was actually Avenged Sevenfold, Sinister Gates. I love his playing. This is a Sinister Gates custom right here, and then there's another Sinister Gates custom right here. This one's signed by him. So that was one of my major influences to getting into playing electric guitar. Now my big influence is Polyphia. If you haven't heard of them, I definitely recommend checking them out. They're my favorite band right now. Just really technical and intricate playing, and I love that style. Do you ever get stage fright? I did. My first show or two, I was really nervous, especially the first show. I never played in a band before with people on a stage and with actual people watching. I never really played in front of anybody, so that was really nerve-wracking for me. Luckily that show went pretty well, and today I don't really have much stage fright. Kind of get nervous a little bit before a show, but not really. It's not too bad. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Bayuli? What's your instrument's name? I haven't named them all because I think this isn't even all my guitars. I think I have 16 guitars at the moment. And I probably wouldn't even be able to remember their names if I named them all, but if you could open for any band, who would it be? Polyphia, even though our genres really aren't close. They're I don't even know what genre they're in. They're almost like math rock, but not really. I don't even know how to explain it. So, what's the best Slipknot song of all time? Duality. What band/artist would you want to see perform live, past or present? I still haven't seen Avenged Sevenfold live. I really wanted to, but this last, I think like 2 years, their lead singer has gone through some like vocal issues with being sick and like straining his vocal cords or something. So they haven't been able to tour, but I definitely want to see them live at some point. What's everyone's favorite song to play live? My favorite song to play live would probably be Bonnie Situation. Just because I feel like it's the heaviest song on our EP, and I like that heavier style of music, as you probably can tell from the bands I like and bands I listen to. Also, if you check out our Spotify, each of us have like custom playlists for each of the band members, so you can see what each type of music each of us likes to listen to. So I definitely recommend checking out that. What's the stupidest thing you've done because someone's dared you to do it? I don't know. I usually don't partake in a lot of dares. I know I've like hit up a girl as like a dare, but it ended up working out. What's your favorite venue to play? It would have been Soundbar here in Orlando, Florida, but that show actually got canceled due to this whole like virus thing going on. Hopefully that gets rescheduled. I think it's gonna be sometime in the fall, but we'll see. And that's pretty much it for the questions, for me anyway. So thank you guys so much for watching.